Put simply, a lease extension increases the number of years that the leaseholder is entitled to own their property. A lease will commence with a set number of years, such as 99, 125, or 999 years. The term of the lease may be sold from owner to owner and will continue to decrease until either the term expires or the lease is extended. If a lease is not extended, ownership of the property will revert back to the freeholder once the lease term fully expires, which means that the leaseholder will no longer have any rights to that property. Although this may seem severe, the leaseholder does have the right to extend their lease at any time, providing they have been the leaseholder for at least 2 years. It's advisable for leaseholders to ensure that they do not allow the remaining lease term to fall below 80 years, at which point extending the lease becomes more expensive, and this cost will continue to increase as the lease term decreases. In order to extend a lease, the leaseholder can follow either the formal statutory process or the informal voluntary process. By following the statutory process, leaseholders can obtain a 90-year lease extension. However, they must first meet a range of qualification criteria, which includes owning their property for the past 2 years and holding a lease with an original term of at least 21 years. If the leaseholder qualifies, they can start the statutory process by issuing a formal notice on the freeholder, which claims their right to extend their lease. This process can take many months to complete, and leaseholders should bear in mind that they will be liable for the freeholder's valuation and legal costs, as well as their own. So with 2 surveyor's fees, 2 solicitor fees, and the extension premium, obtaining a statutory lease extension can be quite costly. The informal process enables leaseholders to obtain a lease extension via direct negotiation with the freeholder. This removes some of the cost, liabilities, and formal procedures that the statutory process entails, making it a considerably faster and less costly option for leaseholders. Leaseholders may also be able to obtain more favourable terms for the extension, as directly negotiating with the freeholder can offer more flexibility in the outcome than the statutory process. So if you're able to approach your freeholder directly in order to negotiate a lease extension, it's worth pursuing this prior to sending a formal notice, though leaseholders should bear in mind that should the freeholder require a valuation, the leaseholder will be liable for these costs. As a direct result of extending the lease, the leasehold property will increase in value. For example, a property with a short lease of 60 years will be less valuable to sell on the open market and will also be less saleable, as it would be difficult to obtain a mortgage with such a short term. It's therefore highly beneficial to the leaseholder and to the value of their property to extend the term, particularly if it has fallen below 80 years. Find out how to obtain a lease extension in our next video. For more expert guidance, please subscribe to this channel, and if you require assistance with any of the topics discussed, please visit our website to explore our range of services.